For the month of October, I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of horror movies. Maybe some are horror, some are like, kind of Halloweeny, spooky season type movies, so they're not all like slasher, blood, and gore, terrifying films. Some of the films that I'm wanting to watch are like Beetlejuice, Caroline, Corpse's Bride, stuff like that. So I'm going to be reviewing a lot of stuff for Halloween, and I'm also going to be unboxing the new Friday the 13th box set. And I'm going to be doing a live stream for Amnesia Rebirth. It's going to be a lot of fun, but let's go ahead and talk about the movie today. And I just want to thank everybody that's checked out the Run Around to Hell I Come. You guys are kick-ass, and if you guys want to check out a kick-ass novel, definitely check the link down in the description below. So we're actually going to be talking about the Poughkeepsie tapes today. Now, this is a film that one of my friends told me about, my friend Zach. So if you're watching this, probably not, I don't know. But yeah, we were talking about it, and he was bringing up the Poughkeepsie tapes, and I was like, what is that? I thought it was kind of a joke at first, and then no, it's an actual real movie. And the more that I looked up stuff, I really wanted to check this film out, but I never did. I don't want to say I never had the chance, but I never ended up picking this film up. I don't know why I didn't. All the stuff that I seen just, really did intrigue me, not in a sick and twisted way, but these are the type of films that scare me, are found footage movies, good found footage movies, not bad found footage movies, effective found footage movies. And found footage movies, I think personally, are very important. I know a lot of people shrug their shoulders about them, but they can be really effective if done right, because they're found footage films. I think two of the best found footage films and two of the best films I've ever seen in my life are Creep and Creep 2 by Patrick Brice with Mark Duplass. Those movies are fantastic. I love Creep. I need a third Creep really bad. But Poughkeepsie Tapes, I feel like, is a very effective film. Now, it's only an hour and like 20 minutes, even if that, but it's really effective. There were a few things that I think they could have changed about the film. There's some things that just didn't really sit well with me, like how you see the killer a bunch and the mask that he wears and stuff. I think it would have been a lot more creepy if he was just a dude and you didn't see his face. That was just one thing that I didn't really care about, but there are some really eerie scenes in this. There are some scenes that would probably bother most casual moviegoers, and the film itself is not bloody and gory. I mean, there are some scenes that are pretty horrific to look at, but they don't go over the top because they want you to use your imagination. And there is like two or three scenes in particular that are kind of, like I said, they're really disturbing. It's weird, I guess, how people are fascinated by this. We're all fascinated by it, I guess, just because of the brutality of it and the fact that it happens. And it's just, this is the type of film that I feel like is going to affect a lot of people. I feel like this is what scares me in a film. It's not Jason, Michael Myers. It's not, I don't really get scared by films anymore. But films like this really do kind of, creep me out, especially if you're watching them by yourself. But yeah, that's just praise to the director and the writers, just anybody that was involved in this film, just to they made it authentic, and that's just something that's really effective. You could believe something like this, and that's one thing that I can applaud the filmmakers for. One thing that I really did appreciate with this film was there's a scene in the car, and the dude is holding the camera up to the woman's face. And, the whole time you're watching it, you're like, oh, come on, big cliche. He's holding the camera up to her face. And then it cuts because it's documentary style. And somebody's sitting there. Like, the dude got so skilled with the camera that he actually was able to hold it up to somebody's face or something like that. And it, like, broke the fourth wall to me when it came to that situation. And I was like, I love that. I love how they actually talked about that. I love how they actually acknowledged that was going on. It made the film a lot better. I mean, a lot of this stuff, they answer questions for you when they need to be answered. And that's one thing I think is just really effective. Now, on Instagram, I think I gave this film an 8. It was either a 7 or 8, but I am going to give this film an 8. I think it is a great film. I think it's a great documentary film. It's disturbing. It gets the message across. Or the point across, and believe it or not, the person that directed this is the same person that directed As Above, So Below, which I think is a terrific found footage horror movie. He directed, I think it's Devil, There's something else that he directed. I forget exactly what it's called, but he's got some stuff out there. And I mean, if you look at the budget compared to box office comparisons, I mean, they've done pretty well. So I'd like to see exactly what he's going to come out with next. I would actually maybe kind of like to see a sequel to this movie. I think that would be pretty fun. It did leave on a cliffhanger, and maybe, something else happened. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys are having a great spooky season. And you guys can check out my social media and stuff like that. I'll have a little thing popping up right here. It's better than me just going around and just saying everything. It just takes up a lot of time. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.